Tesla won the war. Interestingly, there were problems. Westinghouse Company was running out of money. And eventually went $10 million into debt. In 1897, Westinghouse went to Tesla and asked for his royalties, which could be reduced, in a desperate attempt to save the company. Tesla was so compassionate for his friend that he ripped up his contract. He was grateful to Westinghouse for believing in him when no one else would. Tesla willingly could have walked away with $12 million in royalties, which in today's term will be worth over $300 million. He would have lived to become the wealthiest person on the planet and the first person with a $1 billion network. That act of compassion for his friend of tearing up his contract saved Westinghouse. In return, Westinghouse paid Tesla $216,000 for the rights to use AC patents forever. With that money, Tesla became financially independent and set up a series of laboratories in New York. This was the period of many inventions. Tesla held over 300 patents in his lifetime. He created an early version of neon lighting. The Tesla turbine blade was a turbine for vehicle. He pioneered X-ray technology by experimenting with radiation. Another standout invention was one of the first remote controls. In 1898, he controlled the miniature boat at Madison Square Garden in New York. The crowd was thinking Tesla was using magic to run a boat. But that was the plan used today for remote-controlled drones. One of his most well-known inventions was the Tesla coil. A device that can produce large amounts of high-voltage electricity. Because of the coils, he discovered he could send and receive powerful radio signals when they resonate at the same frequency. But disaster struck fast. Due to basic error, a fire destroyed the lab equipment. Tesla didn't apply for a patent for the radio until the fire would be the turning point in his life. Around the same time, he was working on radio and as a challenge as an entrepreneur. He was also working on the radio in England. He tried to acquire patent rights in the US, but he could not get them because it was too similar to Tesla's. However, things changed when Marconi was able to set the world's first transatlantic radio message in 1901. Using 17 parts of Tesla's patents and assistance through his financial support behind Marconi. Tesla had no problem with Acuti's achievements, but in 1904, the US Patent Office suddenly changed its mind and awarded Marconi a patent for the invention of the radio. That has never been a reason given for the decision, but the powerful financial backing explains it. And Marconi went on to win the Nobel